Something different. And this is a symbol for sex. just here from the right side. You cannot see it from there, but you see it from here, just behind the lady. Here, from here and from this side. It's behind the lady with the bottle, or just behind the bottle if you like.
一个人左手。
No, it's, if you see it from here better, from here, from the area, it's Catholic, so the Rhineland in Germany, it's Catholic, and Prussia, the capital Berlin, it's Protestant. And there are a lot of tensions at the time between Protestants and Catholics, like in Ireland today, not just in Trier, but all over Europe. And of Trier, make it a Protestant church. This was a real provocation, demonstration of power. And then the people of Trier avenged, and on the other side of the Mosel, on top of this. And you can start again anytime, so don't be shocked. It's a church, a Protestant church. Although, if you are Protestant, you might wonder a bit, because I told you outside that in the 19th century there were tensions between the Catholics and the Protestants. But it all changed in the 1960s. In the 1960s, there was a new policy on the Catholic side. The Second Concilium of Catholics want to assimilate, to approach each other. And that means the German Protestants become very Catholic and the German Catholics become very Protestant. And you can also see it here. For example, in a Catholic church, you have always candles like here, but not in a Protestant church. Typical German Protestant compromise, because it's not Jesus Christ fixed to the cross, it's a moment when Jesus Christ is taken away from the cross. But you cannot distinguish it from here because you cannot see, but if you go closer and you see it from the side, you see there's a distance between the cross and Jesus Christ, like this. So it's a typical German compromise. It's a big discussion at the moment because the vast majority of the German bishops and Catholics want to... Actually, this building was the same like the White House in Washington, or number 10 Downing Street in London. So this building was the hall where the Roman Emperor received his visitors. And in the Roman time, it had the same dimensions like today. The only difference is, in the Roman time, it was 10 feet higher. Today it's 100 feet. In the Roman time, it was 110 feet. But the upper 10 feet, they are destroyed. It's why they're gone. But that means the general impression was the same. But of course, in the Roman time, it was much more beautiful because the orange truck behind you, or up to the cafe over there, including the white building over there, and the garden behind the wall. It's all part of a church. We're in the 18th century, besides Romanesque, the stones, they're Roman. So we recycled Roman stones, just scattered all over this place. So you have to imagine here, let's say 1,000, some walls here 1 meter high, 10 feet or 20 feet, some are just 1 feet, so just 1 foot. So it's just recycled anywhere. Because it's not a special church, it's just an ordinary church. And in theory, if you go to this church, let's say 500 meters this way. But this place here was better. This place where the church is located now is the same place where there had been a church before. So this place has already been a sacred place. And this is why this place was chosen and not any other place. What we can now do, we can now go over there in the small street. But I have to warn you because the street is called Wind Street. And it means it's windy there even when there's no wind. But now we have wind and very just like a deep period bath. And this is Roman standard. It means it's only a compromise. Because if you only have limestones, they are cheap but not very solid. And if you only have bricks, like in the basilica, like in the audience hall, they're extremely solid but also extremely expensive. So maybe for the palace it's good enough, but for the rest it's too cheap, too expensive. So like this, it's a compromise. solid enough because of the bricks, and well, not too expensive because of the limestone.
你慢慢走。我说慢慢走啊。按热的了。你看，没事，你这样。然后再走。我给他接招手，他不用。不要拿了，这是在人家的 fence 里面。这都烂掉了。好。
大只来了，
大只来不理他，
最好笑的
打到他的头了。